My name is Hannah, and this is my no-buy year. I have one thing to say to you about no-buy November. Two little words: Black Friday. You guys, November is the best month to do a no-buy because you will not have to worry about what you are and aren't going to buy during the Black Friday sales. You won't have to stress out about it. You won't have to worry that you'll spend too much. You won't have to worry that you'll miss out on deals, that you won't get the right deal, that you won't get to the mall early enough. It is such a relief to be on a no-buy when the consumerist frenzy of the holidays starts to pick up and whirl around. I have felt really lucky this past month or two as all of the holiday releases have started coming out and everyone's freaking out and everyone's like, oh, my wallet is hurting, or oh, I'm gonna buy the vault of lipsticks or whatever. It's really, and I don't mean this in like a holier than thou way at all. I entirely mean it like I am relieved. I feel like there but for the grace of God go I. And you can have that too. You can choose to spend November that way. I think it's probably the best month of the year for a no-buy. Wow, I really jumped right into this video with no intro at all, but I think you all already know the gig. It's my no-buy year, and I'm going from January through to the end of December without buying any new makeup, skincare, clothing, or homewares. But every month I invite you to jump onto the no-buy with me for a month, or even for just a week. Whatever's doable for you, whatever you think will be healing for you, whatever you think you need, whatever challenges you but is also achievable for you, that is what I suggest. And lots of you have had amazing success jumping on to the no-buy, and I know that a lot of you have started a no-buy or are about to start, and you're planning to see it through to the end of 2019 with me, which is really exciting. So if you are going to join No-Buy November, here's the deal. Declare yourself in the comments section and declare your rules. So tell us which categories you are not allowed to buy. If there are any exceptions, is it a replacements only no-buy? Are you allowed to replace your toothpaste if you run out of toothpaste? Or is it genuinely a stark no-buy where you have to beg, borrow, and steal your way through if you find yourself in dire straits? I know that for many of you, especially for just a month, you know that you don't need to buy anything. That's a great situation to be in. If you're struggling with having bought way more stuff than you can ever use or than you ever need, then you can go on a clean, clear no-buy with absolutely no replacements of everything. The rules are super clear. The clearer and stronger they are, the easier time you'll have convincing your brain to follow them. If you give yourself wishy-washy rules, if you're like, oh yeah, I'm not really gonna buy anything in November, I'm kind of doing a no-buy, that it won't go well. It won't go over well because the brain always wants to find a way to trick you into thinking that you found something that's worth pushing the boundary. The point of a no-buy is not to break it. You don't say you're going on a no-buy and then you just find a really good deal on your favorite face cream and you're like, well, this is the exception. I'm just gonna buy this because how could I not? I'll tell you how you could not. You just don't buy the thing. It doesn't matter that it was half off. It doesn't matter that it's your favorite face cream. You're on a no-buy, and the whole point of a no-buy is to enter into those situations, to come across those situations where there's something that you really, really, really want, or something that you think is a really good deal, even sometimes something that you think would be smart to buy. I've had things this year, I've come across things where I'm like, wow, this is a really good buy. Like this would be an intelligent investment for me. This would be a good purchase, the definition of a good purchase. But did I buy those things? Of course not. Can you imagine if I came on here like in mid-August and I was like, oh guys, like I found this t-shirt on sale, 50% off. It's a replica of my favorite t-shirt and I just thought that it would be stupid to pass it up, so I bought it. Can you imagine? No, no, you don't break a no buy. The whole point of it is that you don't break it no matter what you come across. And if you think that there are things that you are genuinely going to need, that's why you make detailed rules. So I wanted to make sure that I could keep taking good care of my skin, that I had my bases covered. That's why I put in my replacements only rules. So let's have your rules, your clear rules. And once you have written out the rules, you know that the project then is not to break them. I am so excited that so many of you are finding inspiration and success with some kind of no-buy project. I think it's obvious, but this year has been utterly transformational for me. Being on a no-buy, especially such a long sustained one, has redirected my life. And I want that for you too, if you need it. And I think that a lot of you are here because you do in some degree. You might not need a whole no-buy year. You might not even need a no-buy, but we live in a really consumerist culture, especially this time of year. It ramps up and it is hard not to get sucked in. We're wired to get sucked in, or rather, it's designed to suck us in based on our wiring. So it's not our fault. It's really, really hard. Our programming wants to plug in to corporations' promises to us, and then for us to hand over all of our money in exchange for those promises. But those promises are not good. They cannot make good on those promises. And I think that unplugging, even if you still enjoy the occasional eyeshadow palette, even if you still love the things you have, that's fine. Obviously, that's where I am. But unplugging, detaching from such an intense relationship with consumerism, I think is one of the most important choices I've ever made. And I think that it's one of the most empowering choices that someone alive on the earth today can make. So if now's the time for you, then now's the time. Welcome to No Buy November. That is it. Thank you so much for watching. I can't wait to hear your rules and your stories in the comment section down below. And don't forget to take extra good care of yourself in this crazy month so that you can be the most effective version of yourself as you do your work in the world.